Well, I'm excited because we have a former director of Ghana Health Service in our studio. He came with a classmate of his. I also do remember that he used to work as a pathologist at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. And we're happy to have Professor Ajimabedu Akosa in the studio alongside a mate of his, 1979. I wasn't even born. Dr. Daniel Quay joining us. So good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning.
So you finished medical school in 1979?
Yes. 40 years ago.
Wow. Can I talk to you? Like, can I have this conversation? Because I wasn't even alive then.
Sure.
Yeah, but how was it back then in 1979 medical school, Dr. Quay?
Well, in those days, we had just one medical school in the whole country. And so admission was very, very competitive. The whole Ghana, 55 of us were selected, and we happened to be in that 55.
Okay.
They were mostly males, and then we had 3 ladies.
Oh.
Yes.
In the 79 group?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's not fair, Kra.
Well, it was an open competition, so you justify your inclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Professor Bedu Akosa, you were the class president back in this group, 1979 group, and you're still the class president. How is that?
Oh, it's class president for life. I have clearly indicated to everybody that if they want to go and do the final exam again, then they can vote for a new president. But if they are not willing to submit themselves to final exam, then they have me for life.
Are they happy with you, though?
Who wants to take an exam again?
Well, you know, but I think I have not disappointed my class at all.
No.
I mean, as the first professor in the class, the first, well, director general in the class, I think I've done what is worthy of good leadership.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to be talking to you. So all 55 of you went on to practice medicine?
Unfortunately, we've lost a few along the line. Okay. And I think about 8 altogether. Okay. We've lost 8 altogether. So we are 47 still standing.
Okay.
But all of us started medical practice in Ghana. And then, of course, we moved to various parts of the world, and I must say that there are mates in the US, there are mates plenty in the US, plenty in UK, and quite a number of us are here. Okay. So it's good.
So this 79 year group, like, what do you do? Because you still are very much in touch. What are some of the things that you do with yourselves as a group?
We are still practicing medicine. I'm in family medicine practice. I'm in Port Medical Center. It's a clinic in Tema.
Okay.
Tema Community 1 Site 18.
Okay.
So we see patients daily, make sure they improve in their health, and yes.
Okay, so you still do the normal
yes,
doctor-patient?
We're doing, yes,
yeah.
yes. And I do surgery almost every week. Okay. Yes.
All right. Prof, you left main public service?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm in a quasi-private pathology service with the Ghana Standards Authority.
Okay.
In addition to that, I consider myself a lifestyle and well-being advocate. So I'm very passionate about the health of the people of this country. And pretty soon I'll be coming out with, physical inactivity as the heartache of Ghanaians. Okay. I mean, our inability to even do 30 minutes exercise a day is costing many, many, many lives. Just to say something, 1 out of 2 hypertensive, men age 40, 1 out of 3 women age 40 hypertensive, 1 out of 10 diabetic, and those who are waiting to be diagnosed as hypertension and diabetes are plenty. So, we have a grave situation, and somehow, unfortunately, our children are even worse, because we did a survey and only 13% of Ghanaian children between the ages of 6 to 17 are doing the minimum recommended by WHO. 60 minutes of vigorous exercise every day.
Wow.
Somehow homework has become taking over exercise. Who needs to do homework as a child? I believe sincerely that play is learning. You're learning teamwork, you're learning leadership. All that has gone. You know, we used to play gota gota. Today, I don't know who plays gota gota. I don't know. You can't play gota.
So you're doing some work in this area?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, we'll see it very soon?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You should.
Okay, all right. But this year group, you're up to something, Dr. Quay. Tell us about it.
Yes, we're celebrating 40 years after qualifying from medical school. And we have some series of activities lined up. We started way back on last Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. On Sunday, we took a trip to Tamale.
Okay.
Yes. We went there because one of our mates was Dr. Abdullah Husseini. He's passed on now, but he used to take care of the poor in the society of Tamale. You know, you go there to his clinic and without paying anything, he takes care of you. He feeds the poor in the Tamale society and then holds Christmas parties for them. You know, people who come there and are even stranded without money, he provides them with some transportation and so on. So this is a classmate of ours. And honestly, we realized that we were living with a saint we didn't know. Because when you look back at his lifestyle and what he did, he's just a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Okay. Very few, honestly, could have done what he did.
Let me just add that what shocked a lot of us was that we sat with him in class. We didn't know his background. His profile that was read in Tamale. His father was a leper. The mother was a beggar. You know, it is described as he knew poverty and he knew discrimination. 2 years of primary school life, he was a street boy. How he fed himself was from garbage tips. But somehow, some nuns and a father, Roman father, saw him. He was born into a Muslim family, saw him, they took him on. And I tell you, even after A-levels, it was the nuns that forced him to come to medical school. And this man, after schooling, has devoted himself to the poorest of the poor, all right, in Shekinah Clinic in Tamale. And we have mooted the idea that indeed we are writing to the Catholic Church that this man, they must begin the process of canonization for this gentleman, because I have never known any human being in this world that comes anywhere close to what Dr. Husseini Abdullah.
So you went back to where he used to work.
We went to Shekinah Clinic, you know, visited the wife and the clinic. We made a donation to the clinic. We had made a donation before. We made a donation. Now we instituted an annual public lecture, mental health. You know, he runs up he was called the mad doctor of Tamale. You know, runs up all and goes to feed them in incompleted buildings.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then we interacted with medical students in UDS. We had symposia for them. And yesterday we had symposium in Kumas, in Kolebu for our alma mater. And then we're going to make a generous donation to the medical school. Okay,
so how are you climaxing this whole 40th anniversary celebrations?
Tomorrow Saturday. Yes, we're going to have a dinner dance.
Okay.
At the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel.
Okay.
Yes, and we're going to meet old friends, those ahead of us, those behind us. So we're going to meet a lot of our lecturers who are still alive. Okay. Yes, it will be an opportunity to dance and laugh with them. In those days, when we were in school, things were not like that. You know, you see your lecturer and you are scared. You know, as if. Yes, so it's going to be a different scenario tomorrow evening.
So who is invited? If you're not 79, can you be there?
No, we've invited some of our lecturers. We've invited some of our, 1978 year group and 1980 year group. Okay. So it's a small community, but we hope to have a wonderful time.
Okay, all right. And that's the end of the celebrations?
No, we'll go to church on Sunday at an EP church in Tema. In between, we're being hosted by various mates. Yesterday, we were in Peduase, one of our mates, hosted us.
Okay.
Today they are coming to my house. On Saturday, after the church service, we're going to Dr. Nipa's house. And then on Monday, Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Koram, who were our classmates, will host the final lunch.
Okay.
And then people are free to travel as they please.
Okay.
You know, I can't remember the last time I ate at home since Sunday.
Well, there you go.
You've just been good. Well, we thank you for sharing a bit of your 40th anniversary celebrations with us. We thank you for being on the show. And I want to continue the lifestyle conversation with you after we wrap up on this segment. So thank you, gentlemen, for being here. Happy anniversary to you.
Thank you.
Well.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.